Okay, it's our last day of poetry writing this week, and we learned how to make an acrostic poem. Remember, that's when you wrote down a word down the side and then you described it that way. Or we did a color poem where you wrote a color and then put things that are that color in the middle, and then the color again at the bottom. There are lots of other kinds of poems. There are poems that rhyme. There's something called the 5 senses poem, where you write down how each thing is for the sense. That doesn't really make sense. Let me try to explain it with an example. So if I was writing a 5 senses poem about tacos, I would write how they look. So like the sense of sight, I'd say they're colorful, right? So I might write tacos, colorful, and how they feel, crunchy, right? They are crunchy. Then I'd write how they sound. They crack as you munch them. What do they smell like? They smell savory and delicious. And what do they taste like? They taste wonderful. Tacos. So you would go through the 5 senses. Today, I want you to write a poem, but it could be any poem you want. You can make a 5 senses poem like I just talked about. You could make a poem that rhymes. You could make a color poem. Another one, pick a different color and try it again. Or you can make an acrostic poem, and instead of doing your own name, you could pick something else. Maybe somebody else's name, or maybe you pick something out in nature like flowers or spring or rain. Anything you want. There are lots of other kinds of poems, and if you want to write something like a haiku or something like that, you can definitely talk to your learning coach and they can help you figure out how to write those. But it doesn't matter. It's your poem. You can write whatever you want. I am so excited. I'm not going to do an example for you this time because this is your poem. You can write about whatever in whichever way you want, as long as it's from you. I can't wait to see it. I'll see you later. Bye, class.